Continuing our press construction, we're going to model the rod, the handle, and the chape. We're starting with our rod. On the tab New Part, we'll start by selecting a referential plane, and we're selecting the Multiple Lines tool, and beginning with the length of our geometry so we can visualize it better. Then we're adding the measurements of the diameter, which is divided by 2. When it's ready, confirm the measurements. Now we're getting our chamfer ready, selecting the chamfer tool right here. It'll have a measure of 1 millimeter. After that, we're selecting the revolve tool, and we're selecting the axis of rotation, right? It's only missing the threaded hole, so we're selecting the hole command, and we're keeping the type as simple. On the tab Depth Conditions, we're selecting the V-type angle, keeping the 118 degrees as standard. Now, on the tab Cosmetic Thread Dimensions, select Create Thread, and using the ANSI standard, we're then selecting the hole with 1/4 inch 20 UNC. To finish it, we're adding the measurement of 15 millimeters as the hole's depth. Now, we'll specify the face where we're positioning the hole, and then use center point on the reference we're using for our hole, selecting Center on O-Snap and clicking where the hole will be drawn. And to finish it, we're adding the material. Selecting Color and Material, we're choosing carbon steel as the material. Then we're defining the body on the Bodies tab. Then apply and confirm the operation, finishing the first piece. And then we're moving on to the handle, okay? Open a new part and habilitate the XY plane. Using multiple lines, we're going to the origin point, drawing the geometry, and remembering to divide the diameter's measures by 2, as we're using the revolve command. After confirming the dimensions and finishing sketch, we'll habilitate the command revolve and select Ax and the line that identifies that geometry. Then, after revolving it, we're changing the material to carbon steel, which finishes our handle. Last but not least, on a new part, we're drawing our chape. Habilitating the XZ plane and selecting the Arc Circle tool, we're inputting a radius of 7.94. Then we're habilitating Extrude and performing the extrusion with a length of 15. Now we're focusing on the hole, so we habilitate Hole. In Type, we're selecting Counterbore, and in Diameter, we're inputting the upper part's diameter of our hole, which will be 12.7. Now, in Length, we're adding the depth of the bigger hole, which will be 3.85. In Diameter 2, then, we're inputting the minor diameter, which will be 10. After that, we're selecting the face where the hole will start, where it will end, and its center. As you can see on the PDF file available on the description of this video, and speaking of which, I recommend that you pause this video and take a look at it if you haven't yet, this hole has an inside chamfer. We'll habilitate the command chamfer, and in both distances, we're adding the value of 1.35. Now we're selecting the thread where the chamfer is happening, select OK, and finish the operation. For making the external chamfer, it's really simple. Habilitate chamfer again, and on the distances, we're inputting 0.5. Then we'll select the lines we'd like to chamfer. To finish our piece, we'll change the material to carbon steel, and it's done. Well, guys, that's it for today. Remember to subscribe, click the notification bell to receive our alerts for our weekly training videos.